the toll that the entire thing has to take on a human person. Because, and I mean, not the steroids or necessarily the CTE to hone in on it, but the physicality that needs to go into it. I can only imagine the travel that's part of it. Like, you're constantly moving around and constantly performing in a ever-evolving storyline. And that alone, add the physicality to it, the toll that takes on a human's body and mind has got to be fucking incredible. And if anything that this series does, it sheds or shines light on that, I think, more than anything.
Yeah, because, with that separation makes it easier to separate from reality and think drugs are okay, especially drugs like cocaine and whatnot. Separation from, like a stable, police force. So, like, you're in Detroit, Michigan tonight, but you know what? It's fine because I'm going to be in Cleveland tomorrow. If I do something in Detroit tonight, it's not going to matter. Freedom from consequences with family. So, yeah, these guys do occasionally think that they're untouchable, do stupid shit. New Jack is one of those guys. If you see that episode, fucking brilliant episode, by the way. I'm not going to spoil anything. It's just a fucking... I think it's their best produced. Like, the way they worked on that episode, I think it was the best one. But he's also fucking crazy.
He's one that would definitely... He doesn't have any ties because WWE the way you look at him, so he could care less.
Yeah. No, WWE would never fucking touch him. He's too crazy.
I mean, basically, if he didn't have that, that venue to do it in, he'd be in jail. Because you're talking about a guy that legitimately would stab people.
Yeah, he stabbed people while wrestling. What do you think he'd do outside of wrestling?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if did you ever go on YouTube? There's that video.
Bless you.
Him, like,
yeah, thanks.
Yeah, bless you. Doing they do some kind of like, fan thing where some guy gets in the ring with them and literally, stabbed him 9 times, with a blade. And the guy, when he filed the lawsuit, said it was 13. And then New Jack literally goes on tape. He goes, "No, I only stabbed him 9 times." Like,
It wasn't a fan. It was just a local wrestler. Like it was a wrestler, a quote-unquote professional, who got paid to do it. But, yeah, no one expects to get fucking stabbed while wrestling unless you're in combat zone. We talked about this...
I just thought that was funny, though. Like, he was like, he thought only because he did it like 9 times, that was okay.
Yeah. No, it was only 9. Only 2/3 of what you're saying. Only 2/3 of what you said. Yeah.
No, 9's nothing. That's not even double digits.
Anyways, let's get into what the meat and potatoes of this episode is, and that is the NFL draft. Whew. Coming up soon. Just a couple of weeks away, the NFL draft.
You mean the NFL basement draft? Because that's where people are going to be doing it from?
Yep.
The NFL is looking at multiple different options. Last I heard, as far as the story was concerned, is the NFL is thinking about shortening the season and or conducting it with no fans in the stands.
Or a combination of the two.
Yes, yeah, well, there is that. I mean, I personally find the NHL's ideal to be fucking baller.
Yeah. The NFL will... What I've heard is most likely is that the NFL will push the season back a few weeks and play a little bit farther into February.
I guess that could be all right, but you're basically looking at no fans at any venue. Baseball's already put that plan out. I mean, I think that's just going to be the reality of it in their future. But
I mean, for like the Jaguars and shit, it's not going to be any different.
Or the Browns.
Yeah.
Or, the fucking...
Minnesota Twins, the Tampa Rays, the Marlins.
New York Mets.
No, Mets sell out a lot. I mean, they're not going to win, but they're still going to sell out.
Okay. Ready? Again.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds like we got a female co-host.
No, watching the fucking Snapchat.
Oh, wow. All right. So what do you say we start with the AFC? We're going to do AFC West, and then we'll take a quick break, and then we will do the NFC and finish up. How does that sound?
All right.
All right, so we'll just do this alphabetical order. AFC West, we have the Denver Broncos. I'm going alphabetical by the name Broncos, not Denver. All right?
They could use everything.
Broncos. They're picking at pick 15. Now, according to Sports Illustrated, yes. Oh, no, sorry. I actually went with NFL.com. According to NFL.com, the Broncos' biggest needs are wide receiver, offensive line, cornerback, linebacker, and safety. All right.
Everything.
Yeah. All right. Picking one position for the Broncos is kind of tough. They do need a lot, especially on defense. Man, they need a almost completely new secondary. They need linebackers. They need defensive line. But here, I feel like they are going to go offense. The most likely pick that I see, if he's still on the board, available, would be Henry Ruggs, the crazy awesome wide receiver, not named Jerry Jeudy, out of Alabama. All right. Other names to look out for: Clavon Chason, C.J. Henderson. If they do go that offensive lineman route, Andrew Thomas will be a name to look for. What names are you guys thinking for the Denver Broncos?
Best player available.
Potentially.
I mean, that's a safe bet. I mean, I personally see them going. I see them going one of two ways. I think that they're going to address receiving in one way or another. I feel them going after a cornerback or a wide receiver. They're going to do that in some way, shape, or form, because to me that is the most glaring problem that they have on either side of the ball. They can't defend the pass. Their defense of the pass is entirely reliant on getting a rush on the quarterback. And then opposite that, like, you need to give the quarterback some form of fucking help.
Von Miller can't do it alone.
Right, he doesn't play offense, even though he plays a shit ton of fucking defensive positions. He's not playing on offense.
Exactly. I think the Broncos are kind of foolish, if you ask me, by not having a quarterback listed as a need. Do they think Drew Lock is the answer? It sounds like it. Do I think Drew Lock is their answer? No, I don't.
No.
No. But sounds like they're going to rock with Lock. He needs protection or a weapon. My best bet, get him Henry Ruggs or Andrew Thomas at pick 15.
I agree. I mean, as much as I could see them taking a corner, because there's a lot of good corners available in that position, they're in a weird spot where they really have their choice of what they want, which we don't say a lot for teams that, have picks, because it's really what's available and what their need is. But it almost in the sense of Denver, they really can't screw up the pick, because whatever they want, there's a plethora of, and they can choose the best option.
Yeah, if they want corner, they'll have their options as C.J. Henderson, Christian Fulton, the Jeff Gladney will be available. That'd be a little bit of a reach.
AJ Tyrell.
Yeah, the dude from Jalen from Utah. What is his name? Jalen Johnson. Yeah, Jalen Johnson from Utah. will be available. Again, another reach because he's projected to go later. If they want safety, they'll have options. Xavier McKinney.
Xavier McKinney. They can whatever they want to go for. They can reasonably get. Obviously, big names off the board, and what's needed is going to come before them. But as far as what they need and what's going to be available, pick of the litter for you.
Shit, depending on what teams are picking and how they value the wide receiver in the first round, if teams think this is a deep wide receiver class, we'll pass on a wide receiver here. I wouldn't be surprised to see T. Higgins, Jerry Jeudy fall. CeeDee Lamb might be falling because teams might think, I have bigger problems to address. I can get a guy like KJ Hamler or Jalen Reagor next round.
Yeah, that's always a possibility. It's always been a possibility. I personally think that that's the way that the Giants should go. They need to address other things first, and there's going to be wide receivers to be had in the second round.
Yeah, absolutely. There's going to be wide receivers in the third round, fourth round. Even some wide receivers in the fifth round could legitimately start at some point this season.
Could legitimately be impact players.
Absolutely. Now, let's move on from the Broncos, and we'll go to the next alphabetical team, the Los Angeles Chargers. They have pick number 6. They're in an even better position, all right? Because they need a quarterback, they need an offensive tackle, they need a linebacker, they need an edge, and they need a tight end. They will have a top 2 pick at each one of those positions available to them, depending on how you rate players. There are some people who are saying Tua, his value is going to fall. That would put Justin Herbert up in the top 2. They like Justin Herbert. Maybe they'll take him. Maybe they don't want a quarterback and they will actually stick with Tyrod Taylor. Who knows? But at pick 6, one of the top 3 quarterbacks are going to be there. All 3 of the top offensive linemen are going to be there. Linebacker, they'll have their pick of the two big linebackers in the first round. All right. Edge, they're going to miss out on the obvious, should be number 1 overall pick, Chase Young. But they can push that back because there are quality edge players going to be in the second round. And if it's not a big need for you because you feel like you have that position, you're in an okay position with it, you can wait. You don't have to move up to get Chase Young. You can take a quarterback. You can get Justin Herbert. You can get Jedrick Wills. You can get Mekhi Becton. You can get whatever fucking offensive lineman you want. Because they're not going to go. The only team in front of you that's going to need an offensive lineman are the Giants. All right? If you want to go with, you could potentially move back and get a guy like Javon Kinlaw on the teens if you have a team that's looking to move up to pick 5, 6, 7. Javon Kinlaw will be there. If they've got picks 10 through 15, Javon Kinlaw is going to fall in your lap. Like, they have the best situation of the AFC West in this draft.
That's an even better question. Is Tyrod Taylor still in the league?
Yeah. Yes, he is. He's their starting quarterback. And I saw an article that I thought was really fucking funny that said now Tyrod Taylor's going to get his chance. What about the 3 years he was the starting quarterback in Buffalo? Like, was that not a chance?
Right.
According
to them, it wasn't.
He was a fucking starting quarterback. He wasn't third on the depth chart. He was their starter. He took them to the playoffs. I mean, Andy Dalton took them to the playoffs, but whatever.
Yeah. There you go.
But regardless, Chargers, what do you guys think? They have all of these needs. They're in a good position. They don't even need to go best player available because they have a ton of fucking talent that's going to fall right into their lap.
I'd definitely go QB.
So you'd go Herbert?
Yeah.
All right. At pick 6. What about you, Tony? What do you think?
I mean, if they can get, it's going to be tough because I feel like a lot of this decision is, if their quarterback is taken off the board I mean, they could.